Actor Angus Cloud also died today. Cloud was best known for his role as Fesco on the hit HBO show Euphoria. In a statement to CNN, his family said goodbye to an artist, a friend, a brother, and son. Cloud was 25. Well, to extra depth on how mental health issues are portrayed on film. An estimated 711 million Americans watched the movie in the theater last year. Films have a massive impact on style and pop culture. But what about the mind? ABC 7's mental health correspondent Avery Martinez has a story.
A group of researchers at the University of Southern California, Annenberg, have been trying to answer that question every few years. They look at hundreds of top-grossing films to see if they have any mental health depictions in them and if they're positive or negative. Researchers are just as concerned about how mental health is depicted in major films as they are with the small number of characters living with those conditions. Of the 300 major films they looked at last year, only a small fraction had any mental health diagnosis or treatment. Depictions were focused on PTSD, OCD, addiction, disturbed thinking, mood issues, and suicide. And in many of those depictions, mental health was either the butt of a joke or connected with violence. A fair amount of those characters also died during the film. While men and women were pretty evenly depicted with mental health concerns, many characters were white.
And unfortunately, we also see very little help-seeking behavior. So few characters who are in therapy or receiving other forms of treatment. There's lots of ways that we think entertainment is great and has the potential to educate folks. But in this way, there's some real concerns over the way that mental health is portrayed and what that might mean for audiences.
Many characters with mental health concerns were described as crazy, freak, nuts, or psycho. Researchers are concerned about what that communicates to people diagnosed with mental disorders. They're also worried about a lack of film showing positive changes or management of mental struggles. To get this data, researchers watch these films over and over, reviewing how they speak, how they interact with others, and how their mental health intersects with their personality.
I think one thing that was important to note is we did see an increase, I believe it was in characters who are receiving treatment from the very first study that we did. And so that's a positive and encouraging sign, right? There might be a movement to not just show, how mental health is experienced, but how people manage or treat mental health conditions, which we know is highly possible.
The researchers don't collect all this information just to review it. It's used to create the Mental Health Media Guide, a booklet informing artists about conditions and to create more authentic depictions. The hope is that this will lead to positive changes in what we see on the screen. For ABC 7, I'm Avery Martinez.